This is Mariko Capital. I'm your host for today, James Cox. We've got Tomas Forgac here today. Tomas is the CEO of Coin of Sale. Tomas, it's a pleasure to have you on the show today.
Thank you. I wouldn't call myself a CEO at this stage yet. I'll let you know when I deserve that title.
Okay, Tomas, please could you tell us more about Coin of Sale? What does it do? How did you get started with it?
It's over-the-counter payment system for Bitcoin, so POS terminal, if you will, for Bitcoin payments. I started it about a year ago as a free pet project to support the cause, the community, to grow the ecosystem, and after about half a year I concluded that this is what I want to do for business, so I've done that since I launched the new version under new name with the premium service in February this year, which is about half a year now, and I'm growing it since.
Okay, and who's the team?
It's me mainly, and I have two partners, one responsible for marketing and one strategy, finance. They're both based in California. One of them tries to move to Singapore.
Okay, and what is the benefit of using your service for merchants?
Well, we're focused first and foremost on over-the-counter sales. So the functionality, the design is made with this in mind, which means we focus on priorities that brick and mortar merchants have, which is the time and seamlessness of the transaction, and we provide some extra functionality in the premium service, which gives them more flexibility to manage their staff, their outlets, their security, user experience, and so on.
Okay, and what's your business model? How are you monetizing this?
Currently, transaction fees,
Which are?
0.59%.
Okay, so much lower than a credit card.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's for a premium service. There's a free version available with basic functionality that we are happy when anyone uses.
So just to clarify then, a new merchant, just to try this out, can join up for a free package.
Actually, he can even join the premium service, and he will have that for free for first month. So
wow,
that's a time to train your staff, to try it out, to realize if this is what you want. The fees will be charged only after first month.
Okay, so there sounds like some very clear and simple advantages for the merchant. Is it translating into any form of success for the who's using this? Shopkeepers, restaurants, cafes, etc.
So far it's mostly F&B, cafes, restaurants, bars, but we're getting more and more retail, like shops selling all sorts of merchandise.
Okay, and are they attracting new customers?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know the effect, travelers, tourists, or just people living in the area typically will look for new places that accept Bitcoin so they can spend them. It's a great place for the community to meet, whether a community of Bitcoiners, libertarians, geeks, whatever.
Okay, great. And how do customers find out about the shops that use your service? So if I'm traveling to a new country that I haven't been before, I'd like to go and check out the Bitcoin community.
Standard open directories, which we help the merchants to get signed up to if they ask us. So yeah, CoinMap, use bitcoins.info, Bitcoin Travel.
Okay, great. And as we're talking, we're in August 2014 right now. Bitcoin is in a bit of a slump. However, we remain optimistic that the price at least will pick up to reflect the larger user base. Has price affected your business model? If there's a spike, does the amount of users go up?
Yeah, absolutely. People spend more when the price goes up. They find themselves a bit more wealthy.
Okay.
So they're more happy to go and spend. We've been seeing this. And I would definitely like to do a larger study on this when we will have higher amount of transactions.
Okay, sure. So it seems reasonable to expect if there's another spike in the future that more stores are going to be accepting, more customers are going to be using.
Absolutely. Well, last year when we had that spike in November or October to December, we've seen the amount of transactions in fiat to pretty much copy the growth of Bitcoin value.
Okay, great. And what's your goal for the near future in the next couple of years?
Well, the main goal, of course, is still the same as when this started as this small passion project, and that is to bring Bitcoin to more people, to bring it to mainstream, because as Austrian economists, libertarians, we understand the consequences of fiat money and how Bitcoin could make the world literally a better place. In terms of business, of course, to grow the customer base and to see what kind of additional services can we build on top of that to bring other channels of revenue.
Okay. We previously just discussed the effect of price on the number of merchants accepting Bitcoin. Do you think the relationship can also reverse as a greater amount of merchants accepting Bitcoin? Do you think that's going to affect the price in the future?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can imagine if you just go around the city and you see Bitcoin stickers or just people paying with Bitcoin. It's always nice to go to one of our favorite places and to see some random person paying with Bitcoin. For us who recognize it, and I'm sure it must be very interesting, or grow some curiosity for people who don't normally do it, or who haven't done it yet. So when it becomes much easier to use in your daily life, then I think there's a good reason to expect people to buy and save Bitcoins because they are not at whims of central bankers. So.
Okay, great. And if merchants listening to this and they would like to find out more about your company's services, how would they get started?
Coinofsell.com, and there are some introductory videos, pages where we explain how and why. There's a getting started page where you will see how to configure your experience, and you just sign up, you pick the service you want to use, contact us if you have any further questions, and that's it.
Okay, and is this for customers in any particular country, or?
No, not at all. So of course we started in Singapore because that was the purpose, to grow this for the community here. But currently, vast majority of our users are already in different parts of the world, mainly Europe, North America, and elsewhere in Southeast Asia.
That's fantastic. Thomas, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, and good luck with this.